Hello, everyone, and welcome into another day and another match we have in this winter major number two. And today we're going to be playing in this match, not playing, I messed up a little bit. We're going to be watching.
Oh, you're going to play it. You're going to get involved. Look at that.
We're going to be watching Toxic and Team IDY playing against each other. And I'll have here Kelly with me on the mic as well as our broadcaster Nocturne here as usual. And Kelly, how are you doing today?
I'm doing okay. Things are all right. A bit of a struggle with work, but when has work ever been easy? OD box is dropping though, and but yeah, doing okay. I'm looking forward to seeing this match. IDY against Toxic. You are the analyst, and you've predicted it's going to be Toxic, and I'm going to go against you. Quite simple. I'm going IDY. I've seen them play a few games, regular. I've played with him in a few Emma matches, reactive as well, discharge, and they're good players. Clappy, they're all names that you've seen a lot in esports. But and I'm going to give them a win. Right now they were pulling the flag, so it means they can get close to their base. So let's see what happens.
Yeah, do you notice that actually you see both of the teams are using Gauss now? I told you it's gonna be abused, man. Gauss Hunter on both sides of each team, and yeah,
You're
it's
like you
proving.
can see the future. You're like one of those crazy predictive persons. Can you read cards? Do you read tea leaves? Are you into the supernatural? You have some kind of predictive genius. Anyway, should we introduce the teams, my friend?
Yeah, I'll go with Toxic, and he can go with IDY. So we on Toxic, we have Ilusha. I think we have people who change the name into one player has Billy Milligan and Parliament, also Polinica and Shuxy on the side of Toxic, red side.
IDY, we have champion, reactive, irregular, discharge, and clappy. So who is Billy Milligan? I kind of want to Google and see if that's like some famous person and he's a reference. Maybe it's the person who invented the tank.
Don't remember who is Billy Milligan, but it seems like I mean, he has Impulse and he has Star. I don't know if he's someone who has been in Toxic for a while, but it seems like he was actually.
Well,
Just
this
these name change.
there is a William Milligan, but he was born in 1955. I don't think it's the same person. Anyway, he was a singer, like a country over in the USA. A bit of useless information for you guys. Back to the game though. 7:33 on the clock, and 0 flags are being capped. So it's not going to be an easy win. Oh, beautiful! Do you see that shot there?
Yeah, it
By
was
you
amazing.
should take, yeah, Chris. Yeah, that was a beautiful shot. Um, yeah. Oh, this is a strong pull possibility unless some
You see the
miracle can
block?
happen.
Did you see the block by Parliament there? He blocked reactive and champion
Yeah,
to
but
take out the shot from the flag puller
Clappy's
right
going
there.
in there. Clappy's going in, but yeah, that was a great pull by Toxic. Yeah, they made that look easy.
Mm.
Great teamwork there. Yes, yes. Reactive going in the base, managing to survive so far as he's got the flag discharge, trying to give assistance using his OD. Hunter OD there, which is nicely done. Irregular coming in with his OD activated, but Parliament brutal, taking out with the Ghost turret. It is OP. It's crazy. The reload time, that must have been really frustrating for. I think it was a regular that was pulling there. That was just too easy. 2 shots and bye bye. See you in a bit. So Milligan sending his OD, giving lots of HP to I can't see his name correctly. 1 second. The guy pulling the flag, Palencia. There we go. Sorry about that. I'm changing my view so I can see names clearly. Yeah, and I think Parliament's going to pick that up. And unless Clappy, I don't know, it's a bit of lag going on there, I think. But Parliament capping there, and Toxic have got the second flag underway. And 5 minutes 30 left on the clock. Being pretty dominant right now. IDY being pressured, always on the back foot, and giving Toxic the time to position and communicate well between each other, and put the pressure on to get that flag. So IDY are going to need a bit of maybe a gear change or better communication in the chat, because you can clearly see right now Toxic have got the upper hand. Flag being pulled again. Palencia manages to get his HP kit and pull in the third. Yeah, there's no stopping that. Champion is the only hope, and he got Shoxy instead of Palencia, and cap number 3.
Yeah, you
3-0.
You see, it's going on just as I told you. Is Toxic? They're the champions for the last winter majors. So it's actually something that I would expect, and anyone would expect for them to win. IDY, yeah, I could say that they're a good team, but not as good as the champions. Not gonna lie, even though I know most of them, but still, the advantage here goes for Toxic. Even though you can see it also in the Twitch chat, everyone is actually voting for Toxic there. I see like how many points? I see like 34,000 points going on a bet that Toxic is gonna win this match, and 932 points only for IDY.
I've got to tell you that even though in this this live stream I've said IDY, I am actually I voted for Toxic. I just picked IDY in the chat just to be contradictory, and but when there's a stronger team are on the mission, and they are doing a good job right now. 4-0, and champion's got a champion's name. And what paint? You're the expert on the paints. What paints can we see in the map today?
Yeah, I would actually tell you that I was gonna say something about the paints, about Toxic specifically, because they are having the Impulse paint, and that paint was the paint that they earned, them and the Dreamers in the last tournament, because they won first and second place out of it. So they got their Impulse paint. It actually looks really good, as Nocturne said before the live stream starts. He told me that it looks like Aero paint or Glide paint, but it's a little bit blue. I would say, like he said, also that it looks like our microship paint, like the helper paint that we get. Yeah, and look at the flag right now. It's gonna be
the champion is gonna cap the first flag. That was a beautiful IDY teamwork there. I mean, I was listening to you, but at the same time, I was waiting for you to give me a pause to jump in, because it was beautifully done, and champion saved the day there.
Yeah, I just noticed it actually when they were doing that. Continuing what I said, it basically looks like a microchip, but in a blue paint. So still, it looks really good in the blue paint, not as an Impulse itself. And also on the side of IDY, we can see players having Lucky 7 and Gladiator. Champion has Gladiator, and the rest of the team, as I was inspecting, has Lucky 7.
Yeah, so let's talk about this Gauze. I mean, right now it is causing issues. What's the player on Toxic? He is good with that Parliament. He has been on point with the shots, but the reload time, that's why it's being used by other players right now, and why it wasn't seen beforehand, because the reload time is sick. 4 seconds, which is basically, compared to what it used to be, pretty quick. I think it was like 6 seconds or something like that before.
No, it was even more than 6 seconds. It was like 8 seconds or something like that. So that's huge amount to actually reload. But I would tell you, it's pretty much broken right now. I would say because that reload time is actually on the lock, not just firing. Normal firing reload time is basically 2 seconds or 1 second actually.
Yeah.
So that's pretty OP. And actually, if you noticed that you can crit, and if you crit, it gives you like 1,100 damage in the normal lock. And you have double damage and the enemy have double armor, you get 1,700. So still, even though just clicking gives you a lot of damage out of a crit. So it's still a really, really broken weapon to play with.
Discharge doing a great return there, talking about the game. The flag was being pulled by Shoxy, but yeah, Hunter OD by Discharge was discharged. Pun of the day, won't do anymore. And it was a great return. Clappy got the flag right now. Irregular got his OD. Going to try and pick up that flag undetected. Parliament's got him though with that gauze, and we're going to see the decimate power of that turret. Is all I can say. But Irregular has managed. Oh, he didn't. He nearly got the second flag, but he was 1 second away. So big shame there. But yeah, first round goes to Toxic 4-1. As predicted, as the people of Twitch are screaming toxic, toxic, toxic. But I'm a secret IDY supporter, and I'm pretty happy that they got one flag.
Well, I would say they still did good. They still did good actually for first for capturing one flag and holding themselves, losing just 4 flags. We have seen some teams lose like a lot of flag captures. We have seen XO when they just gave it TP, it went really bad in their side, but still other teams I remember also had such bad losses against other teams. So I would say, yeah, IDY are not a bad team to actually hold yourselves against a team like Dreamers and Toxic, Team Pointers, Diamonds, stuff like this is basically so good to just lose with a little difference in the score. And also, it means that you're getting there, but you're getting there slowly.
Yeah, well, right now the OD box is getting there slowly, but Clappy has picked it up. And so advantage goes to IDY for something that they're going to need against Toxic, because right now the size of swaps and IDY have got the advantage as far as I can remember. Maybe all the live stream conversations we've had about this. So let's see if they can get a W on the scoreboard for this round. Go IDY, go on, you can do it. Just because they got Billy Milligan on their side doesn't mean you can't get a win. All right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, still, I would tell you, even though Team Toxic had the better base in the last round, they had the red base. So capturing 4 flags, I would say it's decent. Not gonna lie, in the red base. So I'm just looking forward to see what's gonna happen in IDY's perspective when they're playing on the red base. That's the advantage base in this map.
Yeah. Well, let's see how it goes. Everyone's self right now, and in the game we go. Oh, my mouth was getting a bit weird there. But yeah, pushing forward both teams straight away and meeting in the middle. Reactive taking one side, taking out Aisha, which is nicely done. 143 clan, I recognise that clan.
It's my clan.
You're more into Parker. Oh, there you go. That's why I recognise it, because I've seen your name with it. Yeah,
well, it's
Shoxy
actually
pulling right now.
Yeah. Parliament there with the OD. He didn't get to do it because the discharge is lock on him with the Gauss, and the flag is being pulled by Discharge here on the left side. I see also Ilyusha having the flag there. Shoxy trying to take on the damage instead of Ilyusha there. Polenica is on the support to kill Reactive. 2 players, Champion and Irregular, pushing into Ilyusha. He's alone. He has no repair kit. This could be dangerous. And I see that Champion is doing an OD there. Oh, he missed the OD and he got taken out.
Palencia coming around, and Discharge has managed to get a health kit, got an OD, and assisted by Reactive right now, so that's going to foil that attempt to return the flag. So Billy Milligan and Reactive are the flag holders, and the rest are on the mission to return the flag. Champion aiming towards Milligan with his shaft shot. But not managing to get that off, and the Parliament putting pressure on Champion right now, going around the back. The flag holder is out. Clappy's going to pick it up, but you got Palencia, Illusioner. Oh, you got Billy Milligan sending on his OD. Oh, boom. But still they have the flag. Clappy holding on for dear life. Shoxy coming around that building and irregular supporting, and that has been foiled again, but that was close. And a lot of ODUs in that push there.
Yeah, see, Polinica is actually going for the OD. Clappy gets taken out. I think a regular. Ooh, nice. Polinica actually took that OD. That could be promising for him and his team. He's using it right now. He takes discharge
Oh, and he's
out.
pushing in now. Yeah.
Champion. He has three players.
Champion
Chucks uses
hiding
his
around the
OD.
corner.
Could be
Oh,
it.
what's happening?
Actually,
Oh,
it is. It
oh,
is actually it. It is. It
discharge.
is.
Shoxy has got the return. There
Yeah,
you
and
go. No,
another
it's,
flag.
yeah, Shoxy return. And
And
Billy
then
Milligan capping that flag. I got to tell you, my favourite name, Billy Milligan. I love it. I love to say it. It's a great name. I don't know what his name was before, but it's so good that he's changed it. Sorry, dude. It's just a thing.
I would say that it's actually sounds good. The name itself,
Try
rhythms,
it.
and yeah, I would tell
Yeah.
you they're even though they are doing good. You know, you saw how were actually using their overdrives. I saw that Polonica just after capturing the overdrive, he dropped off the bridge and then he used the overdrive, pushed to the base, took out three players, and then Choxy came out behind him. He uses Paladin overdrive to actually try and return the flag, and he did it, and they captured that flag there, 1-0 for Team Toxic.
Yeah, but not an easy win for Toxic right now.
Yeah,
IDY are putting on the pressure, grabbing the flag again. Clappy is going to be taken out by Palencia. But it's they're putting everything into it, and it's there's no shame in how they're performing. Champion sending his OD a little too late, but taking out one player, and Reactive now pushing in. Clappy taken out by the Airs OD. Reactive has got his repair kit. Shoxy on the other side pulling, and so it's gonna be, can they take out Roxy? Can they get this first cap? Can it be a draw? But no, Palencia is picked up, but low on HP. Champion as well. Used his repair kit, and his teammates are respawning to protect.
Look at the right side. Look at the right side. Parliament and Chox on Elucia. Oh, that was close by Elucia there. Parliament is actually going right now, but I don't think he's gonna make it. Even though on the other side we see Polinica in base and Clappy and Choxy against each other under the bridge. That was a really good push from Toxic there from the right side of the red base. Elucia was actually so close to returning that flag. He just needed to have one extra HP on his bar and he would have done it. And discharge, what was that?
Yeah, reactive.
You saw the OD.
Reactive, yeah.
Boom, Elucia.
Yeah, well,
amazing.
Yeah, managed to make it. That's what I was watching, and Reactive was applying the pressure to Billy Milligan, but not enough, and so Toxic have got that flag capped, and it's 2-0. All right.
I would tell you that that was huge from Toxic, not gonna lie. Also, I saw that Hesitant from Discharge, he got a little bit pressured there and used his overdrive out of the range to take out Ilyusha, but he managed to actually go back a little bit to evade that overdrive and use his overdrive in a perfect timing to take out two members from Team IDY and return that flag there. That was actually amazing by him.
Yeah, beautiful work. All we can say is that Toxic are proving to be the superior team, and the experience is showing. But IDY, I just want to give a bit of a shout out to these guys. I picked them to win against your prediction, even though I know it was futile almost. But they're pulling the flags, they're getting it back to the base. It's just that the standoff defense that they have, and against the pressure of Toxic, just proving not to be enough. But yeah, a lot of respect for them for the fight that they're giving.
Yeah, indeed, they're actually pulling off a great game here, holding themselves together. At least not rage quitting like we have seen in a couple of matches and some other teams that rage quitted before. But yeah, I would give it to them that they are at least trying their best. Even though I would tell you, you can see that the map at the start in this base, especially for Team IDY, it's just 2-0 until this moment, and it's 3 minutes 15 seconds left of the game's time. but still it's 2-0 at the moment. Not yet any flag captures. Maybe this one in the middle right now. The use of overdrive from Billy Milligan and also Polenica. You see the amazing overdrive usage and also the amazing overdrive. You see another overdrive being used by reactive, but it was used on a waste, and another one being taken on the ground with Shoxy. My point there is actually Team Toxic are controlling the overdrive. They're using the overdrives perfectly. They are synchronizing them together, and they're just doing great in the coordination process. If you would ask me about it.
Oh well, I was about to, obviously. So you've already answered the question. So thanks for making me not ask that. Yeah, it's 3-0 right now. Toxic, dominant, beautiful to watch. As a team, you can see why they've got the top spots in the past. They've just got great communication, and they're just pushing. Billy Milligan, I mean, fan of his, is not only for his name, but also his use of the ODs and the pressure that he applies even from a distance. Ayusha as well, great shaft player, doing good work. So yeah, no shame in losing against such a dominant, well, such a good, well-oiled machine of a team as Toxic. Discharge pushing in, using his Hunter OD. Billy Milligan is surviving though. He's a beast. He cannot be killed.
Already using his repair kit on time to actually being able to survive that out, even though he has low HP at the moment and he gets taken out. Polenica is going for the overdrive at the moment. I see him going on. Overdrive is being dropped. I think Parliament is going to be holding it for him enough. Maybe they're leaving the overdrive on the ground. They're giving it to Billy Milligan. Clappy is going on to the base of Team Toxic there, but he still doesn't have enough HP. So still 1 minute, 3 flags being captured from the side of Toxic.
Yeah, indeed. Indeed. It is going to be, I think this is going to be the final score. 3-0, 40 seconds left on the clock, and then we will be switching. I didn't see the notes for which map we'll be going to, so Essan, where we will be heading after this round is finished.
We'll be heading into Highland actually after this round. We'll be playing one more, I guess,
right.
because looking from the scoreboard and looking from the gameplay, it seems like it's going to be one more round being played in Highland, and then we're going to be finishing this match.
Yeah, Reactive just used his OD there, Crusader OD, and missed both Shoxy and Billy Milligan. And yeah, I am continuing to do a little bit of research on Billy Milligan. Apparently, his brother was Jim Morrison. Now, I don't know if that was Jim Morrison from The Doors or somebody else, but I want to get to the bottom of why Billy Milligan has been chosen as the name. I need to know.
Maybe he's a fan. Maybe he's one of his fans, actually, I think.
Well, that's it. There's questions that need to be asked. These are the questions that I like Jack to ask Billy Milligan if he gets him in an interview on his news program. But, you know, will we ever find out? I will find out. But actually, I found out who Jim Morrison is, and he is not the Jim Morrison from The Doors, so just another Jim Morrison. Right, anyway, moving on back to the game and into Highland. That's one of my favourite maps, as you know. Looking forward to see Toxic do their magic on this map.
Yeah, we'll be waiting for the link. Actually, did you see the vlog today? We were given a kind of a shout out, I would say, because we were actually not both of us. It's just the live stream itself. They actually put that about the drops thingy and with that there are no promo codes anymore, and this is just gonna be the drops that we have, and they showed them how to link your account, and they put the wiki page to do so. Also, that video we play usually to help people do it. And also they said they recommended watching the streams, as we always recommend to do so, to actually bring some pleasure and some fun to the players with the esport good moments that we have here. But it seems like this match, not gonna lie, is one of those matches that are gonna be one-sided, Kelly. unfortunately.
It's in these this early Swiss stage, I think. Well, so far it's been like that. Yesterday, it was like that. Let's be honest.
Yeah,
EXO were dominated by what was the name of that team?
it
Ooh,
was.
memory.
Yeah, memory. I think we
Oh, you
had.
see, you got the same thing.
Yeah. It was XO versus
Leica, Leica,
Laika.
Leica.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. I didn't need to do any research. I went into the depths of my mind. And yeah, not too old. Old, but my memory is still functional with a 5 second delay. Anyway, back to just so you knew. Somebody has written in the chat. A friend of mine has just sent me a funny thing. I don't know. I'm not even going to mention it because it's. I don't think that should be warranted. And how would anybody know? I'll send you. Let me send you this screenshot. Yeah. Oh, sorry about that. You heard the sound. Boom, boom. Screenshot. So here we go. Have you got the link yet, my friend?
I think we're still
Yes,
waiting on the
we're in.
link. Oh, you
No,
in?
it's in the chat. We're in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Here we go. The
Oh, I
players
got
are
it as
in. They're
well.
just missing one player. Yeah, Toxic are missing one player. I think they're just loading in. Hopefully, there is no major lag on his side, and we have 2 full teams. All right. Bit of lag. I don't know if I'm having the only person having lag. Are you having any lag out of interest?
I don't think I actually have that lag that you're speaking about. So yeah, I think it's might be from your side.
Okay. Well, hopefully that sorts itself out. Oh yes, I do love this map. I have so much fun on this map. You
Yeah,
want to
I
know
remember
why?
it's one of your favorite. I remember it's one of your favorite.
There's been some special events on this map as well, and there's like a different, not exactly the same structure in the SP missions, but it's this platform in the red base. You know where you can go up if you're using hopper, and there's other ways to get up there if you're a parkour expert with hopper, not hopper with Hornet, and getting up on the top platform where you can see the kind of like a big concrete structure on the top. And I just love going up there during some games and just sniping people with Shaft or Striker. And now Scorpion as well, which is a new good sniping long distance turret. But yeah, that's one of the reasons. It's the kind of the ups and downs of places, the jumps and all that you can have on here is it's quite fun. Anyway, right now there's I'm not sure. Have we got all the players in there? No, we're still missing one player from Toxic. So here he is. He's arrived. Happy days. And now everybody pushing in the middle, trying to get that infamous OD box.
I think, by the way, is something to note right now. Everyone who has been watching live stream from the start should have actually their ultimate container right now. It shows that we will have the drop at the moment. Like it has been already more than 20 minutes. Yeah, it's 35 minutes right now. So everyone, check your drops tab and go to the game to check that you got your own ultra container.
Bling bling. Yeah, no, it's definitely. It takes a bit of getting used to, but it is worth setting it up. Obviously, you never know what you're going to get. OD box is dropping. Palencia is looking like the person to grab it. Oh, what everybody has to self. But I think there was a sneaky pickup by Palencia there. Ooh. I don't know if that's going to be accepted by the referees. We will find out. Nothing's been mentioned, so game on.
I think maybe the referee is gonna be saying something about it. I still don't know, But yeah, we'll see
Yeah,
during the
it
match.
was a bit cheeky, yeah, a little bit cheeky, but it was on the edge of acceptable. But it's definitely giving Palencia and Toxic that advantage. Not like they need it. Let's be honest. With or without OD, the gameplay is pretty difficult to go against. Okay. I suspect SM is seeking out the knowledge about if that's acceptable as an OD pickup at the beginning of the match. We've got 1 minute in, and no flags have been touched.
I mean,
Um,
I'm actually checking though because I remember that like sometimes the decision by referees could be late because they discuss what happens with each other, so it
mhm,
could be late
mhm.
sometimes.
Yeah. Well, doesn't seem to be right now. We're already nearly a minute and a half into this first round. Ilusha sending his OD, but there's nobody there. Shoxy's there. I take back what I said, and Shoxy has picked up that flag. Clappy is smashed. Discharge is going towards it. Shoxy picking up the OD. And Reactive trying to get a shot off. But not going to happen. Where's he going? Where's he going? I think he forgot to return the flag and was just trying to focus on keeping the middle safe. And that's the first flag for Toxic. That was beautifully timed. I thought Ilusha was insane by sending that OD, but didn't spot where Shoxy was. And yeah, beautiful play. Beautiful. Discharge trying to get that flag, but using his OD to respawn in tanks that weren't going to be affected by the OD. Felt like a pretty big waste of an OD, to be honest. But they're putting pressure. They're trying their best to get into the Toxic base. But
I could
look
tell
where
you,
Toxic. Yeah, go
yeah,
on.
I could tell you that Discharge is really pressured in this match. He has been wasting his Hunter OD a lot of
Mhm.
times. Like, I think this is the third time he wastes his OD in
Yeah.
the whole game. Maybe it's the mental factor and the pressure factor that's going on. Maybe their call is going crazy right now. We don't know, but it seems like
Well, you're going
it's
against. Yeah.
yeah
You're
it's
going
it,
against one of the best teams. The pressure's there. Even
yeah.
like they must have woke up today and they're like, "Oh no, we got Toxic." Like they've known this game's coming, and Toxic, a formidable, scary team to go against. So, there's a lot of pressure on IDY right now.
Yeah. It's actually indeed is a lot of pressure, but still they're trying to manage to stay alive, and they're still one flag captured. I'm really surprised with the amount of flags that they have. They're pulling up a good job
Hmm.
in defense, not gonna lie. But still, I would say
Yeah,
that team Toxic is doing great as well in the terms of defense, term of
discharge
attacking.
flip there. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, discharge flipped. And I just want I don't think we noticed this. Let's talk about the gear. We can see Reactive is using Magnum. And doing a pretty decent job at aiming at Billy Milligan, so causing issues for him to be able to support up front. But that gauze that Billy's using with that new quick update just causing trouble in the base. So it's nice to see both Billy and Ayusha causing problems up front for IDY. So yeah, my question. There was a question in there. How do you feel about the reactive Magnum choice?
The Magnum choice.
Yeah, reactive is using it.
Yeah, I mean, like I see him using it right now on the right side of the red base, but I don't think it's actually effective here. I mean, like, I see Parliament. Look at this. You see Parliament using Thunder on Hunter, and I see the Gauss Crusader on Billy Milligan on the left side. They're actually maximizing their long mid-range turrets, so they can actually do something
Hmm.
with the flag if they cannot reach it. Even though I see a Tesla being played in the game as well from both sides of the team. So I would tell you, it's pretty much going well in the side of Toxic because of their choice of equipment. It's not really efficient to play as a Magnum. in here, especially on a Crusader.
Yeah.
Like I would tell you,
Well,
yeah, you could play
I
it
just
on
want to let
hunter.
you know that. Yeah. I just
Yeah,
wanted to let you know that as far if we look at the KD, IDY, there's none of them that are actually positive for KD right now.
yeah.
And on Toxic side, there's basically all players apart from Shokti, who's got a good KD, which it's just showing a little bit of how the game is being performed and why it's 1-0. And yeah, Toxic on point with the shots, and the kind of aiming at people together. So there's as soon as it's not just one person aiming at one player, there's multiple shots coming towards IDY, and they just don't know how to get a flag. It's because there's the pressure by Toxic's too much.
Yeah, I would say so as well. But
So,
still, there are
yeah.
3 minutes 40 seconds left on the clock. 1-0 for Toxic. Maybe Team IDY could make it, but still, even though they need to win this round, not just tie, because even though if it hits as a tie, it's not gonna matter for them. They're gonna be actually tying for this round. So 2 wins, tie for 1 round. That means 2-0 for Team Toxic. So they actually need to get
Oh,
2 flags in this
yeah.
one.
It's not going to happen, mate. We know it's not going to happen. Palencia taking out 3 players there and picking up the OD at the same time while he was using his OD. Yeah, we're looking at the teams and there's no chance. I can't see IDY pulling the flag even midway. They got nearly out of the base, but there's no way they're getting out of the base with the flag. Prove me wrong, IDY. Prove me wrong. Palencia using his OD. Aisha sending his OD, giving that support. And it's managed. Shoxy smashed with a Crusader. Reactive, maybe getting a plus KD right now with that kill. Yeah, so nice push, but it just didn't happen. Nice defense by IDY. Well defended. Okay. SM, are you with us, brother? Are you
Yeah, I'm here.
alive?
I'm actually here. I'm just watching what is happening right now. It seems like
Yeah,
IDY
it's
is not.
you're what's the word? You're so into the game that you're unable to speak. You're in
Yeah,
shock
it is
of some
actually. Yeah.
form. Irregular discharge on one side, pushing in right now, but Parliament spotted him and so Shoxy. Oh, can they make it? Of course they can't. Both of them got exploded at the same time there from 3 different tanks. Yeah, it's got to be a little frustrating, I think, for IDY. I've seen them perform in other matches, and they do okay. They get flags, and they've got wins, but they haven't been against this team. And yeah, I think Toxic have got a good chance of getting to the final stages for sure. There's no doubt in anyone's mind it's going to be, Team Pointers, Dreamers. Anyone else that you'd put in that top 3?
Well,
Okay.
yeah. I'm just watching, man. You see, Choxy is actually dragging. I was watching Choxy. He was dragging the flag there from the base, and he's sneaking it. If you notice on the right side, and he's going on. I think he might survive. He might survive. Yes. No, that was quick by discharge.
Valencia's there though.
Yeah. That's gonna be a capture in
Valencia, yeah.
the lost time. Actually, that's the lost time. So 2-0. I'm sorry for not answering that question, but yeah, that
It's all
part.
right.
When
No
there was
problem.
amazing.
When there's a cap involved, I don't mind being ignored. Totally fine.
I was actually, that I was drawing what is gonna happen. Like I was trying to expect that he was going there, and then he's gonna drop from there, and maybe he could capture. That's why I was imagining what's gonna happen, and he actually did it and managed to capture that flag. So let's go for the question. Back to the question that we were asking.
No, hang on. I got a new question. It's like,
Yeah.
do you have mind control over Shoxy? Is my question.
Uh,
Are you controlling his actions? Because I don't know. Is you thinking it? He did it. It's a bit freaky. Again, I told you there's some supernatural, freaky stuff that you got going on, bro.
Well, not really, to be honest. It's just some expectations and stuff I like to do. And like it helps a lot when you do, and it's actually satisfying when you expect the right thing that's gonna be happening. But yeah, I would tell you I have nothing to do with magic or anything of that or
All
those kind
right,
of stuff.
okay. So yeah, as expected, Toxic have got the 3 round win without too much difficulty. We've got to be honest. That was a very dominant performance by them. IDY have learned a lot, I hope, from this. It's through the losses that you learn. So, yeah, predictions. I think a lot of people have got a lot of points in Twitch there. So, well done to everybody that made the right prediction. And unfortunate for the believers of IDY. But, even though you're a small percentage of people, it's you are true fans, and that's will be respected by IDY. So yeah, a new stream will be happening in a short while, in
And
15
just
minutes.
actually 40 minutes.
And we'll have Jack with Assertive and Super John doing the live stream there. But broadcaster here has been Nocturne, the Sleeping Warrior, Essam, the Analyst Extraordinaire, and me, Crazy Boy, Mad Kelly. And apparently I'm making suspect noises in the live stream. I don't know what I did. Maybe I touched a cup. So there you go. But thanks for joining. Thanks for participating, all 291 of you. And yeah, take care, and we'll see you soon. Any last words, brother?
I actually would say congrats to Team Toxic and hard luck for Team IDY. And I feel really grateful to have both of you here as usual with me for this live stream. And see everyone for the next live stream. It's gonna be starting in 13 minutes.